Hey guys, it's Brandon. I've realized of all the videos that I've made, I haven't made any for gender dysphoria, so I wanted to do that. Kind of explain it how I see it, and how I'm dealing with it, because I know there's different ways to explain it, and there's different ways that people go through it, and it's different for every trans guy. So I just wanted to explain how it is for me. Social dysphoria, for me, is just the presence of others, wanting to pass, and making sure that nothing that I wear, say, do, no way that I act is feminine in any way. Just my own personal fear. I'm very paranoid about passing. The one time that I didn't pass, ended up being like the worst person that could have figured it out. My ex-girlfriend. Someone in her family found out and they weren't very happy. But they didn't understand that I was trans. They just thought that I was like a lesbian or something. So that ended up being bad for me. But socially, and around others, I try to act, more like a guy and say things like a guy, but it's hard sometimes because of the person that I am. Like, I'm not, I'm not extremely manly, but then it's not like I'm like fruity or anything. I mean, I don't play sports. I don't do any of that. I'm not athletic or muscular. Well, I mean, like a little, but it's just not really like that. I'm not going to completely touch everything on social dysphoria because it's like a lot of different things that not everything I can think of right now that is part of that. But body dysphoria is basically like physical dysphoria, you could say. It's basically just the parts. Like, it's different than social, because like even though for social, like, I'm worried about passing and like the way that I look, like for me, I'd say physical and body dysphoria is more of what's underneath, which I don't like to talk about like at all. It's kind of sad to talk about and kind of sad to think about, and but I'll try to explain the best way that I can, and not using me, but maybe just say like a trans guy. Not every trans guy, because not all of them deal with extreme or even like body dysphoria at all, but a trans guy could just be uncomfortable with their body, like what they have, and just you feel like it doesn't really belong, like what if you have body dysphoria. But like I don't know, I don't think all trans guys have it as bad. Like, it just depends on the guy, really. I mean, I consider myself to be just everything. Like there's trans, like if you're getting technical about it, there's transgendered and transsexual and all kinds of like transgender is basically an umbrella term, but basically I'm like transsexual, and I used to tell people that, but when you tell people that, since they're not really educated, they think like, oh, that means that you had surgery. No, like transsexual is different, because it's like you want to have surgery. Like, I'm planning on having surgery, and people ask me that all the time, and yeah, I am, because of my body dysphoria. So it's basically just that, and in my experience, it's sort of like feeling trapped. But it has its ups and downs. Basically, the way that I get through everything is just to look at myself on the inside. And even when people don't understand, or people are like my family sits there and calls me by my birth name and female pronouns and stuff, I like, in my mind, I just think, well, that's not who I am, and they don't know who I am, and like, I try not to let it get to me. You can't let it get to you, like, it will always a little bit, but you can't let it eat you. Like, it's just, it can be bad. So you just have to sort of be confident and remember that you are a guy. Like, I'm a guy. I don't care what people say. Like nobody knows. So that's just how I deal with it. And I don't know if I really touched everything. If I haven't, I'll make a second video. But like me on Facebook, it is the same as my YouTube, and follow me on Twitter if you want. Thanks, guys. Bye.